Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world, the freedom fighters and those ones who love what I'm doing, who keep on believing in me, who keep on encouraging me in one way or the other for my effort to make sure that my news gets to every nooks and crannies of the Biafra land and the other Mpara region known as Nigeria. So my good people, I've come again with another blockbuster concerning the Biafran struggle, concerning the allegations we face on daily basis, and concerning what people are saying concerning this struggle. We are not going to give up so easily. We'll keep on maintaining our stand and keep on with our struggle to make sure that we get to the root of this matter of the Biafran struggle. So if this is your first time of hearing my voice and you have not subscribed to my channel, please endeavor to do that. It's not by force. Let it come from your heart that you subscribe to hear my updates. Turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or we post something new on this channel or any other channel that is related to Okute Daily Talk. That is my slogan. So without not taking much of your time, please, let's go straight into the main business while we are here. Do not forget, this is Monday broadcast of the 19th day in the month of December. This month is gradually saying bye-bye. So let us proceed. Ipob, food traders boycott Southeast as Northerners flee. This is what we are saying. Leadership of some northern groups involved in commercial activities between the North and the Southeast zone have directed commodities traders and truck drivers to shun the eastern part of the country over incident killings of their members by members of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, according to them. This is mere allegations. So Ipob remains innocent until proven guilty. So stop pointing accusing finger when the terrorists of a country or the government we are into, they used all manner of things to blackmail the Easterners, the Biafra land, and the Ipob and the ESN as well. So all these things, it's not surprise to us. We expect it coming every now and then. So just make sure that whenever you are pointing this accusing finger, you back it up with the facts and some evidence. Coordinator of the Northern Consensus Forum, Dr. Awal Abdullahi Aliu, told Daily Trust that they have declared 3 days warning strike due to the constant killing of the Northerners in the Southeast, adding that not less than 100 Northerners were murdered in the zone within last week. Where are the evidence? You people always like to create a scene whereby just to blackmail that eastern part of the country, you make a very, very, very propagandous claims and accusing finger pointing on the wrong direction, because Ipob have nothing to do with anything killings or whatsoever that concerns the North. The North is East and the East is North. I could remember my days of living in the North. We are like ones, not until the intruders enter into our midst and brought the separation between the two regions. I must be sincere with you that the Southeasterners allies very well with the Northerners more than we ally with the Southwest or the South, because the Northerners will be open to you and let you know when they are angry. They will let you know they are angry. But the South, what I mean by South, I mean the Yorubas. They will be killing you and be blowing you breeze. They will be killing you and be blowing you breeze. You will live with your enemy in the house. Or every time of the day he'll be laughing with you, but you don't even know that his heart is as darker as charcoal. That is why we align very well with the Northerners more than the Southwest or the South. So anyone that is saying that the Ipob are killing the Northerners in our own land without no just cause, it is a lie. The Biafrans are not fighting with the Northerners. Neither are we fighting with the Hausas or the ones who are in our land to do businesses. We are against the Fulanese who are bent on taking over our lands. We have been living with the Hausa people for decades, so they don't have such a thing in their mind. So I don't see the reason why people will just come out and begin to point accusing finger on those ones who have not done anything wrong, just because of hatred and what they stand to gain. It's because of their stomach infrastructure and the rest of them. Well, we are not going to give up the struggle, no matter this blackmail, no matter what they are doing to discourage us. We keep on wallowing stronger every day and every now. He said the strike action became necessary so as to stop northern youths from taking laws into their hands in the retaliation for the continued killings. Aliu said the strike, which began on Thursday yesterday, has started yielding positive impact, adding that they have notified security agencies and all state governors in the north and those in the affected zones. Movement of supply trucks is said to be halted on major roads since the commencement of the boycott. Order with prices of food items soaring in major towns in the southeast and the south-south zones. We have blocked the roads linking the north to the east, ranging from Benue, Nasarawa, Kwara, and Plateau State, among others, and the truck drivers are cooperating with us, he said. Daily trucks are reported how the government had killed at least 24 persons within 3 days as they went about enforcing a sit-at-home order declared by a factional spokesperson, Ipob, Simon Ekpa. The public relations officer of the Arewa Progressive Forum for 17 states in the southern Nigeria, Malam Badamasi Mohammed, told Daily Trust that most northerners living in the villages of the southeast have relocated back to the north over fear of the incessant attacks. He said only a few people who are living in major cities remain, though they also live in panic. He said most of those who are still in the southeast are there because they have no other options. The main reason why we and others are still here is lack of sufficient opportunities in the north, and some of us are used to living in the southeast. Many were born and brought up here. Many didn't have any other thing to do in the north. Some will prefer to stay here due to the level of the poverty in the north. But as I am talking to you, many have vacated and moved back to the north. Where are the evidences? Do not give or point an accusing finger without any concrete evidence. Otherwise, the security agencies will come after you. We used to have many of our people in the villages of southeast before, mainly petty traders, those selling beef, skewers, cobblers, etc. All have now left due to the activities of the Biafran agitators. It is getting worse these days, he said. He expressed happiness with the order to stop commodities from the north getting to the south, the southeast, saying it will save the lives of those involved. We are very happy with this measure. It is an action that will send messages to the governors and traditional rulers and other stakeholders in the zone. Other members are being murdered daily. Happily, the federal government has been taking action by deploying hood security formations within the cities. These killers need to be arrested and brought to book. If a young man will make a tweet and will be traced by security men and arrested, what stops the same security agencies from tracing these killers? He asked. Well, that is the same question we are asking. Yes, a young man, just a boy of 17 years, just make a single tweet concerning the first lady of the federation. Then the police have to trace the boy from Abuja and locate him and got him arrested. While there are people who are kidnapping people on daily basis keep making calls. They keep making calls with Nigerian mobile line and with the phone that is trackable. Yet, they cannot track them. So all the security agencies, it seems like you people knows what is happening in this country. But you people refuse to say anything. You people refuse to act simply because you people are the power that be and you people are gaining from the insecurity that is ravaging the whole country. Well, let us keep telling you all this, but I keep mentioning this on any of my phone, any of my content, that the eye where they cry, they can also see. It's a very, very deep idioms, and also a proverb. If you know how to pound on the mortar. If you don't know how to pound, then your toes will suffer it. Another resident of Imo State, Mohammed Abdul Kadir, told Daily Trust that the killings of northerners in the southeast is getting worse on daily basis. As I am talking to you, even yesterday, Wednesday, many of our people were killed in Idato along Onisha Road. The victims were truck drivers and their boys, who were conveying noodles, flours, and other commodities. Also, some bus passengers were intercepted and killed. They were burnt along with their vehicles, all in Idato local government area of Imo State. I was involved in preparing the dead bodies for burial. We took the wounded ones to hospitals. The Imo State governor had been assisting us with some funds to bury the victims, but it seems he is even tired of it lately, he said. Well, if such a thing is happening in Imo State, be rest assured that is the monster that Hope Uzodinma created since his inception as the governor of Imo State. During the time of Rochas Okorocha, Abirotas Okorausa, nothing of such had ever happened. For you to know that the APC are the killer government, and they come with killers since the inception of this very government. Let us proceed. The Sarkin Hausawa of Enugu, Alhaji Haruna Suleiman, who said both him and his father were born in Enugu, bemoaned the ongoing tension while urging the northerners in the southeast to always abide by the order. According to them, Kantua lines. Our people should always stay at home whenever there is a sit-at-home order. I have been advising those living in the villages and remote areas to vacate. Even me, I don't go to such areas. I have friends who usually invite me for their occasions, but when I know it is a village, I don't go. I will just contribute and give them money for the weddings. The precautionary measures are necessary, and our people should understand and be careful, he said, according to the Sarkin Hausawa in Enugu State. On the boycott order by some northern groups, the Sarkin Hausawa said it will be of help to a certain level, as it will draw the attention of leaders to their predicament. With the strike, even those who are not aware of the current situation will now know, and maybe it will resolve the issue. But it will also affect us. Any northerner you see in the east, he is here for business or working as laborers. So the strike will also affect us, he said. And when anything that affects the nose can as well affect the eyes. And when the eye is crying, when the mouth is crying, the eye is also crying. So if they do a strike that no any northerner or trucks that are conveying goods coming to the east, then that means your own people who are here for business, and most of them are the ones that is ordering those goods, they have to stay hungry. So oji nwata na ya odi owe ihe nwata nwe nwata were aka enu mgbe aka fụọ ya ụfọ weda ya ịdago oji kwe mbe na ala ju onwe ya, because when you hold tortoise on the ground, the tortoise will go into each shell. You keep on holding yourself, as simple as that. Prices of perishable goods and other food items soar high in the region as we are talking right this moment. Some residents of the region told Daily Trust that the price of perishable goods and other food items usually supplied from the northern part of the country have risen. Let the easterners, everybody should resort to their farms. As simple as that. If there will be security for them to go, that is the problem we are facing at this point in time. A resident of Port Harcourt in Rivers State, Moketa Mohammed, told Daily Trust that the price of perishable goods and some food items have shot up less than 12 hours after the boycott announced by the truck drivers and drivers bringing goods from the north to the east. Sit at home, Umahi declares war on Ipob leader Ekpa. The governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, yesterday declared war against the faction of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, loyal to Sam Ekpa. Ipob, under the command of Ekpa, recently declared a 5-day sit-at-home during which people were killed and property destroyed during the enforcement. The headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in Owerri, Imo State, was on Monday attacked by gunmen suspected to be members of Ipob and its affiliate Eastern Security Network (ESN). That is mere allegation. There's no any point that they have been proven guilty before the law. So just make it they are accusing, but not that they are ESN or Ipob. Mind your word, my dear. You have already exonerated yourself from Ipob. You said that the Ebonyi State can never belong to the Biafra. So whatever that happened in your state, we feel that this Ipob that are doing it there, get them arrested and let the law take its full course. Because you said Ebonyi State is not part of Ipob and can never be part of Biafra. So mind your words when you accuse people. Three gunmen and 2 policemen died in the attack. Ohanaeze, who spoke on Thursday in Abakaliki, the state capital, during a Christmas party organized for widows and elders in the state, sought stakeholders, including local government chairmen and monarchs, to give valid information of places, including forests, in their respective locations where the group members are hiding. Another thing I wish to tell you about this is unknown gunmen. So I'm asking the stakeholders in local government to give us information about the people in the forest. We are going to enter and flush them out. We need to mount surveillance at night in villages and everywhere because we have declared war upon these people. We are going to disclose secret phone numbers to call. Just call and tell us where they are in the forest. We are going to flush them out, according to Dave Ohanaeze. Ohanaeze, who said that the Southeast governors had earlier, through their forum, opposed the operation and the movement of Ipob, lamented that some individuals have been aiding the group. So what about the Bubago, who is bent on kidnapping, killing, and maiming people, all in the name of their protecting the people? Even in that Ebonyi State, they have kidnapped a prominent PDP man, tortured him at a point. And when they say, oh, it's a mistaken identity, you don't ask questions and you take somebody. And you are using them for your political gains. Now we are here talking about Ipob. Dave Ohanaeze, Anyacha, you hear? Anyachakwa. Exactly what you are doing now, what I want to do, is exactly what is happening in Enugu State now. The monarchs, the governor and the rest of them ganged up and chased out ESN. That ESN are the one killing their people. Now what are they facing now? They are facing the wrath of what they have done. So be very, very careful not to allow Fulanis to enter your territory, because when they do, to flush them will be very, very difficult, because they used to live and they have already been used to live in a thick forest where no normal human being with the head up can even venture to enter there. We are reaping the fruits that we sow. When this thing started in the name of Biafra, I am the chairman Southeast Governors Forum. The governors stood against it, but a lot of people silently went behind to encourage it. Every criminal today says it is a Ipob or ESN. Now we have another known as Ekpa bandits. Is this the kind of Biafra that we deserve to be killing ourselves? That is the problem. Well, let us not comment on that. Let's keep going, because the leg in which you are pursuing this Biafra, my dear people of Biafra, and the lovers of freedom, the lovers of mankind, the lovers of Martin Nnamdi Kanu, and the lovers of the same Simon Ekpa, Anyachanu, let us be on one track. United we stand, but divided we all will fall. Ohanaeze speaks on alleged killing of northerners in the southeast linked to Peter Obi. You people should be extra careful when you are trying to blackmail the one who God has sent to liberate Nigeria and also the Easterners. The Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization, Ohanaeze Ndi Igbo worldwide on Monday, distanced itself from a report of 100 northerners being killed in the southeast. The group, in a statement released through its national publicity secretary, Alex Owenneya, described the report as a lie from the pit of hell. Ohanaeze, in a statement, called on the people behind the claim to show evidence of the allegations. Let us see the pictures of the killings and where it happens in our land. According to Ohanaeze, the allegation leveled against the region is capable of setting the country on fire, which is very, very correct. He further stated that the claim should be treated with levity, urging security agencies to arrest those behind the false allegations. The statement released by Ohanaeze reads, the attention of Ohanaeze and Ipob worldwide has been drawn to the front page report by the Trust newspaper of Friday, December 16, 2022, to effect that the coordinator of the Northern Consensus Forum, Dr. Awar Abdullahi Aliu, and others have directed commodity traders and truck drivers to shun the southeast of Nigeria over incident killings of their members by members of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, adding that they have declared 3 days warning strike due to the constant killing of the northerners in the southeast, according to the news. The most disturbing part of the report is that not less than 100 northerners were murdered in the southeast within last week, and they're talking about during the time of 5 days sit at home, which the only place that they have casualties is in Imo State, somewhere in Omumolo, and also somewhere in Ebonyi State. So I don't know. There's no any other place. We're not talking about the incident that is happening in Amufu. That one has been constant. But during the 5 days sit at home, the casualty recorded, I don't know the amount, but they're talking about 100 households have been not being killed in our land. Is a fallacy. It's a propagandous lie. I can defend that. In the first place, it is a lie from the pit of hell that not less than 100 northerners were murdered in the southeast within last week. Second, they said Dr. Aliu has not been in the picture among the northern leaders resident in the southeast, and as such is not in position to speak on the relationship between the northerners and the people of the southeast. Of course, they have Sarikin Hausawa in Enugu State, and he is supposed to be the one to come out because he recorded, and he is the one that have been recorded everything that is happening for the northerners in the southeast. So he have never come out to give this kind of news or draw attention to the people of the northerners concerning the killings which they are claiming, which I know is a 100% lie. All these things is just to tarnish the image of the Ipob, the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the image of ESN at large. We are waiting. We see to the end of all this. Third, one begins to imagine the very intendment of the purveyor of such a false, mendacious, and devilish alarm that not less than 100 northerners have been killed in the southeast within last week. 4. An introspection will reveal the damage caused to the image of Nigeria among the commitments of the nations that 100 persons were killed in 1 week. And the Nigerians are watching. They didn't say anything. 5. Apart from the negative image of Nigeria, such an unverified front page report is a breach of the duties and civic responsibilities expected of a national daily such as Daily Trust. 6. Investigative journalism suggests that both the number of persons killed and locations where they were killed should have been indicated in the report by the Daily Trust. 7. Unfortunately, Aliu was inadvertently reduced the worth of a Nigerian to that of a chicken that could be slaughtered in hundreds within a week. Of course, that is the truth. 8. The onus lies on Aliu to locate the corpse of the said 100 persons. 9. Evidently, such false alarm is a security threat capable of causing pandemonium across the country. 10. Going further, is there any other group among the diverse group in Nigeria that have come up with a claim of killings by the Ipob? The answer is no. And many more questions that ordinarily will compel the security agents to interrogate the said coordinator of the Northern Consensus Forum, Dr. Awar Abdullahi Aliu, and adequate measures be taken to serve as a deterrent to other alarmists. This is false whistleblower Ohanaeze noted that there have been unrest in the southeast just as other parts of the country are also experiencing restiveness. But said it would be unfair to make unfounded claims using it as an excuse. There's no gain saying the relentless efforts of Ohanaeze Igbo, the clergy, traditional rulers, and indeed all the well-meaning Igbo about the adverse consequences of youth restiveness in the southeast. We have in that trepidation repeatedly called on the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, to come to our aid by adopting a political solution to the agitations in the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob. We know the sadness that various forms of insecurity such as banditry, kidnapping, herders, farmers clash, etc. have come to define our daily lives. We hold the view that while some aspects of the insecurity in Nigeria are amorphous, the Ipob are a known group that can be negotiated out of the present socio-economic quagmire. The group noted that the allegations was targeted against the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Yes, of course, we know about this. We know what they are planning, and that is they are targeting Peter Obi and also targeting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ESN, and Ipob, who is gaining popularity and acceptance across the country. It added, for the avoidance of the doubt, the alarmist publication in question is politically motivated to create mistrust between the North and the South. It is important to inform the new breed chauvinist that Igbo friendliness, hospitality, and cosmopolitanism have often found profound expressions in diverse inter-ethnic relations in Nigeria. First instance, Fulani man from Sokoto Caliphate, Malam Umar Aten, was in 1952 elected as the first mayor of the city of Enugu, the heartbeat of Igbo nation. He contested for a second term and won, and remained in office till 1958. Also in 1959, the Igbo led by Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe supported Alhaji Tafawa Balewa to become the Prime Minister of Nigeria. Furthermore, the Igbo led by Dr. Eleze Ekwueme supported Alhaji Shehu Shagari to become the President of Nigeria in 1979. Also to President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua 2007 and 2015 in a group of Igbo led by Dr. Chris Ngige, Dr. Ogbennayono, among others, supported the incumbent President Muhammadu Buhari. Apart from the democratic dispensation, the Southeast was obliged to the military heads of states such as General Yakubu Gowon, General Murtala Muhammad, General Muhammadu Buhari, General Ibrahim Babangida, General Sani Abacha, and General Abdulsalam Abubakar, all from the north. It is therefore curious that the first time an Igbo, Mr. Obi, is getting unprecedented, authentic national and international endorsement based on his outstanding performance credentials for the leadership of the country, instead of appeal to justice, equity, and reflective mutual reciprocity. Some crisis entrepreneurs are sowing the seeds of discord and the deep mistrust between the North and the Southeast. The Ohanaeze Igbo worldwide, led by Ambassador Professor George Obiozo, lays no pretensions to the insecurity in the southeast of Nigeria, but frowns at any form of mischief that incites the North against the southeast. In the other words, the lives of Aliu are drawn to a recent remark by Sariki Hausawa, of the leader of the Northerners in Enugu State, Alhaji Abubakar Sambo, speaking on the cordial relationships between the Northerners and their Igbo host. Sambo entrusted, "I can confidently tell you that we have a strong bond and that we feel like part of the government. Yes, we have a lot of representatives in various committees in the state government. The first is the most powerful committee that the governor has given so much attention and commitment to financially, morally, and what have you. That is the Enugu State Security and Peace Committee. The committee has been in existence since the inception of this current government, and we have been working in that committee. I happen to be member, and there are about 10 other Northerners on that same committee. We have the representatives of the Commissioner of Police, the Director of SSS, the Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General of the state, who comes in person. The above sample euphoria is reflected in Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, and Imo State of the southeast. This indeed is Igbo characterization. While urging the Northerners to continue their cordial relationship with the Igbo, Ohanaeze restated that the incident at home in the southeast is an ill wind that blows no any good. So that is all you people need to know and need to hear about how Ohanaeze Ndigbo has distanced itself and Ipob from the allegations being leveled against the Ipob and the ESN and also the Biafran people at large by one Mr. Aliu, or what is being called. So if you are close to this Aliu, tell him to watch instead, because the state security service is looking for him and they will get up with him as soon as possible. This will serve as a lesson to other ones or to other fake whistleblowers who are bent on causing havoc in the relationship between one region to the other. So if you are hearing my voice for the first time and you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. We are not going to take up much of our time and we are not going to make this broadcast a very long one, but I am pleading to you, all my viewers, subscribers all over the world, both the one close to me, and you are hearing my voice, please, and you have not subscribed, endeavor to do that. Turn on the notification button so that you will be notified each time we go live or we post something new on our channel. Keep watching and keep sharing, and make sure that this message get to every nooks and crannies of the southeast, southwest, south, and also northeast, west, north, and central. So until I come your way again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, bringing to us this Monday broadcast of 19th day in the month of December in the year of 2022. Have a nice day. My prayers for all my fans out there and the ones who love what I'm doing, both your encouragement and your discouragement. I pray for all of you that this week we bring multiplications, protections, provisions in all ramifications of life. And God of wonders will surely locate you in every point of your need. Keep on commenting, keep on liking, and keep on sharing. And make sure you make this video, let it go viral, so that it will get to those ones who will take action concerning this allegation being leveled against the Ipob, against the ESN, and also against our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also a kind of distraction or planting a bad seed in between the P2B's popularity and those ones in the north. So get this at the back of your mind. Until I come your way again, I still remain Okute Daily Talk. Bye for now. Kemesiano, because before I forget, Kemesiano. You know, I always like to use this language. Kemesiano.